Hello again, this is Heero Uzuki with more Dishonored 2, the game in which our time in Karnaka, our vacation, has come to an end. Having appropriated, let's just come out and say we stole Delilah's soul from its hiding place, and we're now back on our way to Dunwall. But not before having deposed the tyrant that was Duke Luca Abel, and in his place we installed Duke Luca Abel, the nice guy. It'll all work out, I'm sure. But anyway, we are on our way back to Dunwall. We've unseated one tyrant. Now, we need to unseat the second. The fraud empress, the fake empress. And having said that, let us go deal with the fake empress, damn it. Without murderizing her.
This is how the worst day of my life began. A masked man closing in on Dunwall Tower. Now it's happening again. Another empress falls, another story ends. Last time it almost ruined the empire. Will I do any better? Delilah outfoxed me and I never saw it coming. But I was Corvo before I was the royal protector. Before I owned a sword, I fought with sticks and broken glass, whatever came to hand.
Good for you, man.
I don't know what grand scheme you've got underway, Delilah, but I'll give all I've got to stop you.
Which is, in fact, a lot. So, here we are, waking up in the dreadful whale for the last time.
This campaign has been conducted with far more restraint than I would have expected.
Well, isn't that a good thing? I mean, it's been a bit taxing for me, but still, it's been worth it.
Remarkable what Delilah's accomplished, coming from such a background, taking the throne.
How's the painting coming, dude?
You know where to go to find Delilah, but how will you handle her? It's my hope that you have some sort of plan.
Something along those lines.
Tricky. She might not give me any choice but to fight, and Delilah deserves whatever she gets.
At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I've told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place.
In a sick, twisted
way. If only
way.
that could have been channeled towards something less twisted.
Too late for regrets.
Yes, you're right. In any case, please watch yourself. I've come to care a great deal about you.
The oldies have got to stick together. Sort of. He's off to, well, elsewhere. Dunwall just won't be the same without you, my dude.
Megan is waiting for you on the deck outside.
Dual layered Galvani wave.
Cagey earlier, even more than usual. I'm still aboard this creaking thing that Megan calls a boat. And Tom Sokolov, once the designer of mighty ships, thrown against the malevolent ocean and large enough to heave the great leviathans aboard, thrashing and spilling their life's blood across the decks. Majestic ships, swift with luxurious cabins, fit for an empress. Where are those vessels now? They're far too important to carry an old man like me.
Oh, don't talk like that.
I've been abandoned by my own creations. But maybe that's the way it should be. Haven't I been cruel?
Just a little?
Selfish? Perhaps I should be forgotten, consigned to the junk heap. Maybe I should die at last. And there's a chance I will on this final escapade. To Dunwall, then. We'll see what's left of me.
Oh, something there's something left of you, man. You'll see. Nice painting, dude. Just putting that out there. Yeah, I keep coming here looking to find whatever it is that Hypatia said she was going to leave for us, but I find nothing.
Hey, there you are. I wanted a chance to talk.
Alright, let's hear it.
Megan.
People have called me that for a long time, but it's a lie. My name is Billy Lurk.
I remember seeing that written down somewhere a long time ago.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm telling you this, but you deserve the truth. I'll just say it. 15 years ago, I ran with a mercenary gang. We got paid to kill people.
The Whalers.
Some who deserved it, some who didn't. The boss pulled me up from the Dunwall slums when I had nothing and had run out of rope. This is hard to admit.
I want to hear you say it.
Our leader was the assassin Dowd, and I was part of the crew. Our last big job together, we were paid to...
You helped Dowd kill Jessamine.
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've lived a very long time wishing I could take that day back, but I can't.
I do like the the original Dishonored tone that's thrown in there.
I can't ever forgive you for what you did, but suffering has a way of twisting people. You're a different woman today than you were then.
Yeah. We've all been hurt. But not all of us did what I did, or became what Delilah became. I know you'll never get over it, but neither will I.
No, I don't think you will. Goodbye, Billy. I'm taking the skiff and I'll go alone from here.
First things first, I'm gonna need this. Hope that's cool, Billy. Sorry, just I need more money to feed my my Addermeyer solution addiction. Please understand.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and...
Don't mind me, we're just reading this, just want to get our trophy.
speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone.
Great. Two more crap bone
Somewhere.
charms.
And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
Seriously, if you haven't already played The Knife of Dunwall and The Bravemoor Witches, it helps to flesh out the story. Alright, to the streets of Dunwall we go.
If old Samuel could see me now.
What would he think? Well, here we are again. What a mess.
Take me to Dunwall Tower. Bring me back to the cage in my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let Emily's mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting?
Did I
In a
ask?
child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial, while my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it. You were sent to Dunwall as a gift, like a box of candies, because that's all you were worth. I inhabit your lover's heart, and my body sleeps in your bastard daughter's bed.
If I learned anything in Karnaca, it's that birth shouldn't give anyone the right to rule. You earn it every day by serving the people who need you. Now I'm coming to end your tyranny, Delilah.
Sleep darts, that's right. We're actually out of all of our non-lethal equipment. Boo! Your singing sucks.
Everything's gone to the void here. Can't hurt to be stocked up on munitions.
She's got a point. We'll probably just go with the moth dust wrappings.
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
Because I don't know if that actually reduces damage from falling, and I'm not exactly eager to test it out.
Glad we could do business.
I guess my my discounts in Karnaca don't carry over.
You won't regret it.
Shame. Wait, what do I need incendiary bolts for? There are no more blood fly nests to worry about.
My door's always open.
Noted.
Everyone has to make a living, right?
Jesus, what a mess. Well, I'm not cleaning that up. But yeah, you get the commons key, and that's how you break into this black market shop. That was once a pub.
Welcome back. Come back next time you need something.
Assuming I've got the money for it. Cause I'm a little, you know, broke. I hear that familiar typing.
Lord Protector, you're alive.
What, did you think I was dead? Did you?
I went back home to Serkonos to strike against those supporting Delilah, the architects of the coup against Emily.
And were you successful? Things are a mess here.
I know how to beat Delilah now. I'm going to topple her and find a way to help my daughter retake her throne.
That's the best news I've heard in a long while. You'll have my support. Whatever you need, just ask.
Once it's safe, just tell the public what happened. If I come out on top, I'll invite you to Dunwall Tower to conduct an interview.
Have fun with that. Just doing a quick check for Addermeyer solution, and not just because my crippling addiction to it demands it. I'm only doing this because the last few times I've been through here, I already was fully stocked on the good stuff.
Who are you?
I'm an agent of the true Empress, Emily Caldwin.
Thank the stars for that. I've been hiding here since the coup. Worked in the carriage rails before things went to pieces.
I've been away. What's it been like here in the capital city?
At first, there was fighting. Delilah's bunch against those in the city watch who were still loyal. People tried to barricade the streets, to put up a wall around the tower.
And how'd that
Eventually,
work out?
the overseers came down, led by the High Overseer himself. They fought against Delilah's witches. That's the only word for them. But I haven't seen an overseer in a while now.
So they're dead.
What else?
There was rioting over food, but people have fled the district mostly. Not long ago, someone came by in the dead of the night, pushing a carriage toward the tower. Looked like bones, maybe from a whaling slaughterhouse. No idea why
We got a
Delilah
lot of
would
those
want
in
that.
Dunwall.
Thanks for what you've told me. Stay hidden for a few more days. Maybe things will get better after that.
Oh man, those slaughterhouses for the Great Leviathans, they are really working against us. Shit, we have so many of them. We go to one in the Knife of Dunwall. But that was during a more innocent time.
Here, I can smell money. Check behind the pages.
That's not where that's supposed to go.
What?
Don't you want to come and investigate? What about your friend? Doesn't he want to come see too?
Oh, shit!
There we go. No! You saw nothing! Collecting it, but only in the off chance that we end up going back. I hope not, that we can just press forward. Yum. visit from Whale God.
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Delilah's waiting for you. She's been sleeping badly for the last couple of weeks.
Good.
Because that piece of her you're carrying around has been calling out, begging her to take it back. She feels the same craving, but she'll fight to the death to stop you from putting her spirit back where it belongs. You were careful in Karnaca. Let's see how that serves you in the tower, where you and Jessamine fell in love. Delilah's got the throne and your daughter. But now she's got a secret as well.
Among other things. Yeah, I want my redirect to blink. That's a silly choice. It's something I probably should have gotten early on. In retrospect. Let's go ahead and break that down. That. Splinter Bolt is useless. And where we're going, we don't have to worry about breathing. Or running out of oxygen, I guess. Just in the off chance we need it. Okay, and we're back again. Sorry about that. I maybe kinda, sort of, forgot to plug the controller in and let it charge. The battery ran dead. Anyway, let's continue. Thing is, if I hit her with a sleep dart, there's the very real possibility she will instead fall over, and then she'll, you know, die. And if that happens, well, our deathless run goes out the window. Along with her. Okay, Corvo, but what the hell was going on there? Why weren't you grabbing the ledge? She's dead. But her death is not on my hands. I didn't do it. Mind Runner, which lets our possessed human vessels run.
Delilah.
Yep, the quick way back into the tower is not an option. I mean, who could have seen that coming? I made that bone charm so we'd get a full heal more often. Okay, we'll make the announcement and then get ready to run for it.
People of Dunwall, I've spent decades of my life defending this city, but I failed you, and a usurper took the throne from my daughter, Emily Caldwin. Under Delilah, you've endured much, but now I've returned, and I will expend my last breath, returning your rightful empress to her throne, and restoring stability and peace to your lives. On this, I, Corvo Atano, swear.
As the assassin who never killed anyone. Shame those defenses didn't hold.
I remember the first time I looked upon this place, so long ago.
Another big old mess. Last time I saw this many buys on the floor, it was the middle of the rat plague. Got out while the cotton's good. Can't blame them. The deranged empress's new plans, yada yada yada. See if I get any more Addermeyer solution. We're short. Hey there, dude.
I saw the High Overseer fall. All is lost. Leave this place.
You're dying.
He assaulted the tower.
Somehow we were overcome. Not just Delilah's sorcerers and their gravehounds, but mechanical men. Automated soldiers.
Clockwork
the
soldiers.
Ancient music was useless against them.
Because it was
Listen
technology.
now, but know that I'm going to end Delilah's reign. I swear it.
At death's door, I smell the corruption of the void upon you. A heretic against a heretic. Laughable. The world is doomed.
The hell kind of nose do you have? Well, whatever. Now, I think it is, in fact, possible to get over the gate by jumping up here with agility and using far reach or blink to make it over, but it sounds like a lot of work, and we're short on Addermeyer solution, and I don't feel like taking fall damage. Sorry, still just watching for our good stuff.
This is Delilah's doing.
A bunch of new lawn ornaments.
Ancient mud and stinking clay, yellow dye.
I forget, where exactly did old Ramsey end up?
Ancient mud and stinking clay, yellow dyes for golden day. 6 hands sift and 6 hands blend, make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stain.
I don't want to go through any of our sleep darts just yet.
Conjure rainbows for her brush. Ammonia drowns precious copper. Cyan leads to dreams improper. 4 hands sift and 4 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind.
Hey, could you come over here?
Thought of maybe something with gull's eyes.
Blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush. Coal tar dye. Pig's placenta. Grind and wash rich magenta. Two hands sift and 2 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stain blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Shade and hue, dig and crack. Crush and mix, eyeless black.
8 hands sift and 8 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind.
We really even need to bother
Fingers
them.
stain blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Ancient mud and stinking clay. Yellow dyes for golden day.
6 hands sift and 6 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush. Ammonia drowns precious copper. Cyan leads to dreams improper. 4 hands sift and 4 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush. Coal tar dye, pig's placenta. Grind and wash rich magenta. 2 hands sift and 2 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Shade and hue, dig and crack. Crush and mix, eyeless black.
8 hands sift and 8 hands blend. Make the pigments block.
Delilah's hatred for Jessamine is endless.
She should save some for her father.
Jessamine, I wish I could hold you just once more.
And not just as a heart.
I did. Those poor dead overseers.
Ah, there it is. How grotesque. I'd rather not run us back to the black market shop if I can help it. Here, Doug. Catch. here with our limited magic go-go juice. I also just realized, I think I remember where it is Ramsey ended up. He was just past the wooden barricade that we saw on our way up. I'm sure in his petrified state he realizes that a trip to Coldridge Prison is all he can look forward to,
I'll have to reach
after
the security
his,
room to restore electricity to the tower and get the elevator working.
But a few days ago, she was spending all her time in that bleak overseer chapel. What's afoot? What's she working on?
She probably found it funny, using the chapel as a studio, mixing pigments where those fools used to preach their nonsense. But she moved to the throne room when she was ready to start her new painting.
Always exciting when she starts to sculpt or paint.
But this one...
If Delilah's in the throne room, I can use the elevator to reach her. They'll pay for what they've done to the tower.
Oh, sweet, sweet Adamire solution. Stun mine we can use to knock them out. Electrifying conversation taking place in there, I'm sure.
Feel my power grow.
That lavender
I can hear her voice.
Good in spells and all
I
that.
can feel her spirit touching mine.
Battling, commence lens refocus.
Ah, crap, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, make it work. I don't know why I thought I already had dark vision on.
Battling, commence lens refocus. Rotor.
Check central rotor.
Aye.
Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I've been in here keeping quiet since this all happened.
Don't worry. But what do you know about Delilah and her people?
After the coup, there was more fighting between the Duke's traitors and the members of the Watch still loyal to the old Empress. Then there was a party for Delilah, just before the Duke returned to Serkonis. At some point, the Overseers staged an assault, but it went badly.
I noticed.
Apparently, Delilah's been working in the Abbey Chapel, preparing something. If you're crazy enough to want to find her, look there, or in the throne room. She and the Duke were talking about a painting.
Stay hidden. I'm here for Delilah. I'm going to take back the tower.
I hope you're right. 3 of us hid here. Genevieve got caught, then Morgan. Now it's just me.
And keep your voice down, dude. Accommodating host. Again, I'd like to think we'll make it through this without needing to stop at the black market, but I have to prepare for the worst.
1,000 rotations. Reintroduce the machine is running at low speed. Make a note. Remove this playback after the final field test.
We need 3. Can I get enough to make it happen? 3, so 27 all told. I need 14 more. Go. Yeah, I've got nothing left that we can break apart.
Increasing oil tank temperature.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel?
Making runes, I can dig that.
Delilah's new painting sounds dangerous, but I might be able to sabotage it. With more corrupt runes, maybe I could turn Delilah's painting against her.
Dry algae, pigment, and human bone. Dry algae. Thankfully, everything we need is already here. Not my kind of rune.
Through its veins from the deep icy waters.
It has nothing to do with our mistress's magic. Not touched by the void at all.
Boo-hoo.
Chronic bones, I wonder. Like the grave hounds.
Extra diagnostic playback loop. Improve rotor.
I'm starting to wish I hadn't used that stun mine. We could have laid it down here as a trap for the witches that are going to come. Well, now he's crying over spilt milk. Damage already done. We're just gonna have to make do.
Take the elevator to the throne room.
Smell burning grease on the air, sister.
Could this be our mistress, awakening the tower?
Yoink!
I should see her. Why is the electricity running again? Like mice in a snake's burrow. I'll be her favorite when she sees what I can do with a bit of cat fur and a bone from a drowned man's leg.
Adore the sound they make hitting bottom. So delicate, so fine.
The old woman we pushed off the roof cared more about these dishes than she did her own rotten bones. She begged us not to break anything else.
Oh, please, not that one. It's over 100 years old.
No, that belonged to Emperor Jacob Caldwin. It was a wedding gift.
The older it is, the more exciting to smash, I say.
Yes. Why is that, I wonder? Another mystery.
Sadists.
Let's have a look around.
Ugh, it's bright. We've only got 2 left.
I don't like that. Better have a look. No one here, apparently. What's going on?
That's right, go away. Beat it! We're this far in, we don't want to get caught. Alright, pistol bullets. Probably get that thing.
And die at my hands.
Shush!
Throat feels a little scratchy. Maybe some steeped borage and chamomile will do the trick.
onto the throne.
Turned it into a mess. Here you go.
My spirit returns.
Yep.
To the canvas, and I will show you my vision.
Do I have to? Can't I just burn it down? No, that would be too easy. One extra
If I
room.
change the number of corrupt runes attached to the throne, it should turn Delilah's painting against her.
She'll be fine.
My daughter. So she'd replace all the world with this.
She would, yes. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
If I put Delilah on the throne, the painting should trap her in her own fantasy world. You wanted a world of your own, Delilah, so have it.
Here you go. The throne. That you wanted so badly.
At last, what I've always deserved. My justice. Now what's always been marred and distorted will be perfect. I've waited so long. Sing my songs and lick my flesh. Worship me.
No, thank you. I'm good. Bye. Hi, Em. How's it going? Let's go ahead and get rid of all that stone you got on you.
Emily.
Father, what happened?
Take it easy. I'll explain everything.
Just get some blood ox ready. Grilled. I am such a good person. Aren't I? Yeah, I've forgotten how taxing this can be,
and so a man born with the face
it would have been a lot less if I had willingly subjected myself to a second run of this just to get a blueprint.
The people were surprised by this sudden turn, but did not question their good fortune.
Well, good. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
In Dunwall, without ever realizing it, Delilah passed into an imagined world where her father's promises were fulfilled and her subjects would love her forever, as she sailed the ocean with a great fleet and trekked across the Pendician wastes.
Meanwhile, in the real world...
While in the true capital, Emily the Just, Emily the Clever, ruled for decades over a prosperous, mended empire with Corvo by her side.
Isn't that great?
In his day, Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurtling the empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north, contented at last, on a final voyage to take him home.
Wasn't that nice?
There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
And with that, our low chaos, ghost, no kills run is done. Non-lethal ghost, the assassin that never killed anyone. We are done. And with that, I could definitely use a break from the world of Dishonored. So, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, then consider hitting the like button, the subscribe button, leaving a comment, and hitting that bell to stay updated with more videos from me. Now, what I have planned next, I'll unveil that after I get finished with my Advance Wars 2 hard campaign let's play, which that shouldn't take too much longer either.
On the sands of sweet circle,
just know that it is on the PS4, what I've got in mind. With that, this is Heero Uzuki signing off, and I leave you with the credits once more. And right now, I could use a lie down from all the self-inflicted torment. I shouldn't have done this to myself, but I did, and I got what I deserved.
We danced and sang until the early ships sailed, and when morning bells rang, only then we exhaled. Now the sands of Serkonos, they're burning in the sun,
And the grapes from Colero are withered and finally done.
now we cower in the alleys of streets where we did stroll, while the Duke claims our riches and his firing squads patrol. We run and hide until the evening ships sail. When the night is black, only then we exhale. So meet me in the shadows, bring your sweetest grapes. We'll slip on to a whaler, and maybe we'll escape.